Jewel Lenard, and I help entrepreneurs to show up big and connect with their people. So today on Thursday, we are talking about the success mindset, like we do on every Thursday. So, in the subject, I said, in terms of mindset, what is the goal, your effect, the effect of your goals on your mindset, in particular, um, the thought of how to build momentum. It's kind of like if you ever heard that saying, if you shoot for the stars and then maybe you'll land among, wait, shoot for the moon and then you'll land among the stars. That's kind of the visualization for momentum. Now, what had me think about this is the other day I live in Metro Detroit, and the other day I I rarely go into the city, okay? I just admit that. But I went down there and it is just they're doing such a phenomenal job of building up everything. There's construction everywhere. And there are new restaurants and places to go and businesses and all this stuff. And I was thinking, as I was experiencing that, I was like, wow, I would like to help with some of this. I would like to help with the revitalization of an area that's been somewhat depressed. I mean, I remember I grew up in Detroit, so I remember what everything looked like before, and it's a totally different place. Like we really have a real downtown, and so I want to be. I discovered that I really would like to be a part of things like that. I really want to be a person that someone would go to say, "Hey, I've got this great idea," like venture capitalists, and be able to contribute and take a part of big things. I didn't really have that connection, or I didn't really perceive that I had that desire because I'm typically pretty low key in the sense that I'm not a really materialistic person, which doesn't mean I don't like nice things. Okay, I do, but to me, I'm not like a big uh, how should I say this? If somebody says, "Hey, I got a Birkin," I don't look at a Birkin as, "Ooh, it's a Birkin." I look at it as like, "Okay, it's a quality handbag." I'm not really into it in that way. And so for me, I feel like my goals were way too low. My goals were way too low because I didn't really connect with the aspirational nature of some of the things that I could accomplish with great success. And so when we talk about success mindset, it's no shame. Like if you don't have goals that have you doing great things, it's okay. Your goal could be, I just want to stay at home with my kids, or I just want to, help people with this one thing. It's no judgment, but I think that you have to expand your horizons and you have to expose yourself to things so that you can know for sure that that's really what you want. Because maybe if you were exposed to different things, you'd have bigger goals and you would see the value that you can bring in being the person who brings forth the bigger goal, right? I'm in my car, I'm holding the phone. So I got the phone. So so I remember I had that thought, and then when I connected with that vision, it became really clear to me that wow, my goals aren't big enough. And as I was thinking that through, here's the thing about having goals that are not big enough. I hadn't thought about this before. If your goals are not very big, then the momentum that you're investing is not going to be enough to generate perhaps the thing you're looking for. So, say if you're a person that has trouble focusing, or you haven't quite reached where you want to, and you can't figure out why you're not doing more. I would suggest that it's because you don't have adequate momentum in your business, and then I would further suggest that the reason you don't have adequate momentum is because your goals aren't big enough. Because if you have a $10 million goal, your activity, your mindset, the things that you're going to do are much different than someone with a $10,000 goal or $1 million goal. If you're operating with your mindset as an entrepreneur on a 10 million or a $10 billion scale, your conversation is different. The things that you're focused on are different. The way you run your business is different. It's a whole different conversation. And the momentum of it, you'll still get the things that you think you want right now, but there'll be more of just a way to keep score versus the objective that you're seeking to reach, right? If you have a $10 billion goal, then the house, the car, the vacations, the experiences that you want to build, they're just kind of check boxes on the way, right? And they're not a big deal anymore because you're going to get them because the momentum is going to take you in a different direction, and it's going to give you more speed. So I just thought I would share that perspective with you today, because from a success mindset perspective, I had not made the connection. I know people are always saying, "Oh, you got to have big goals. Oh, your goals aren't big enough." I always have heard people say that, but until this experience, I did not really make the connection between momentum and having big goals. I thought people just said that because they're realistic and they just wanted to have a bunch of money. But really, functionally, as an entrepreneur, you need to have big goals, because big goals will give you the momentum that you need to push through and do bigger things. So there. So I hope that was helpful for you. If it was helpful, then definitely, you know what? Comment below. I'm looking for some people who are building, who want to actually go bigger. You want to go bigger. You want the bigger goals. You want to have the endowments and the foundations, and you want to support, in a big way, other people's goals. I'm looking for those people. Can we hook up and partner together and do this together? I really believe that if I had about, I don't know, 3 to 5 people that were really in the game, we could do so much. So anyway, if you're thinking about it or if this resonates with you, comment below I'm in, and let's connect and do something bigger. Anyway, this is Jewel Lenard. Thank you for tuning in to Jewel's Gems. And if this resonated with you, message me. And I hope you have an amazing day. Bye for now.